Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 Denmark. During the previous episode, Napoleon volunteered to be our first target, so the goal for today is to raise his two cities and then maybe use another one, or maybe even his, actually, I want to say his capital, but his capital is quite well defended. There is only one sea tile that we could use to attack it. So I'll probably use this city to just get some extra gold, as we get gold every time we hit the city with a melee unit. So our triremes will try to get as much money as possible. But well, first we have to take these two cities, and this will be a first war, so it's hard to say how things will go. I was thinking maybe we could declare right away. We have two triremes in position, and I don't really care if this siege takes a long time and I have to heal my triremes multiple times. I just want as much money as possible. So let's start. Hopefully we'll be able to defend ourselves from anything that comes from the north. There's one more thing I wanted to do. I know what I wanted to do. You can go north for a turn. I wanted to grab a warrior so that I can capture some workers. Because melee ships can't capture civilian units, they just destroy them immediately. Okay, fine. How are we doing? Oh, we are 3 turns away from religion. That's something I wanted to discuss in comments. I guess I will just have to decide by myself. It shouldn't be that difficult. Okay. Let's end the turn. We'll wait 1 turn. I want my archers to be in a little bit better position before the war. And we have a warrior here that could be quite annoying. What the hell? Okay, fine. Seems that the warrior just bought France 1 more turn. At least this will allow us to get our archers in basically a perfect position, and also, excuse me, move our warrior in better position. You'll go back, fortify again. Wait, and you just head north. Production. Long would the workboat take 5 turns? Kind of want the production from the well. Every little bit of production our island cities can get is pretty valuable. Okay, so 1 more turn, then we declare. Oh, that was a pretty good timing after all. For some reason, he decided to embark one of his horsemen. What is this? Shaka first. Darius is doing quite well. Napoleon is in so much trouble. It seems that we'll just divide his territory with Darius. William is quite weak. Ramses is weak as well. I think I know what we're gonna do. Napoleon, William, then Ramses. Yeah, as many coastal cities as possible. That will help our economy. Sounds like a plan. Problem is, everyone is gonna hate us in this game. At least that's what I expect, because I want to be really aggressive. Okay. Viborg needs more production. And let's just declare war. So that I don't change my mind. Can move. Can move. Hope we can kill this guy easily. Oh, that's a good start. Now, guys, we'll move to Marseille and start bombarding the city. Okay, I was afraid that with walls we might have problems taking the city down, but there was what 30 damage more or less from both or from each ship, so that's more than enough to take the city down. Good. You can move forward, and on this side, maybe we can just wait and get rid of this warrior. Seems that we have more than enough damage. Maybe leave the triumph around if he tries to run to the sea. If he tries to embark, our archers will take care of him. I don't know. Or let's just move the trireme forward. Okay, the warrior. I'll move to the city and let's check if there is something interesting here. But I wanted to talk about something. Oh, I know what I want to talk about here. Here's a workboat, and I said that I don't want to pillage it because it will save us some either gold or production. And in comments there was a suggestion that I really should take advantage of it to get the bonus from runestones, but we are still missing 2 runestones. And on top of that, when you think about it, we don't want to get that much from it. We get what, like, we are in the classical era, and if I remember correctly, the bonus scales with era. It starts with 5, so let's say the scaling just doubles the yield the first time. So you'll be getting 10 culture in every city that has runestone. In this case, there will be 40 culture, which is 1.5, let's say, turns worth of culture. But the workboat costs 140 gold, and that is what 3-4 turns worth of gold income. Also some extra production, but 10 production really is nothing. Even at this point, 10 is just not enough. So I think at this point the workboat, if we leave it, is worth more than that a little bit of extra culture and production we would get. It's close, but I think at this stage, it's better to keep the workboat. In medieval era, it will probably be better to get rid of workboats. So, now I think we can end the turn. But I should also say, if you would just pillage that workboat, it's fine. I mean, you get something either way. Just for me, at this point, I value the gold a little bit more than I value that little bit of extra culture. Okay, animal husbandry. Anything interesting and a great profit. I want to see animal husbandry. We have horses? Oh, we settled on horses. Okay. So we can definitely sell that. I think horses won't be that valuable on this map type. So we can sell all our horses, all 2 horses. There's some horses here that's more interesting. We could... Oh, there are 2 more horses here. Makes Tensberg a little bit better. We can get up to 8 horses. 8 horses can be quite a lot of gold. Okay, and what about sheep? There's sheep in Turnsberg, nice. Sheep here. Okay, I think I understand why Napoleon settled Marseille here. Luxury, fish, double sheep. Yep, that makes sense. I won't be able to reach the sheep, I think, no matter where I settle. If I decide to settle a city on this island. There is sheep for our capital, another sheep for our capital, so it's 2 cattle as well. Holy moly. Looks like stables they'll have quite a high value, even on this map. Nice. Just means workers are that much more valuable. We need to improve all these tiles as soon as possible. Egypt founded new religion. I hope there's still religion. Oh, there's still 3 religions available. Okay, so let's start with a religion. You know that Council of Elders has been nerfed to the ground, so let's forget that. Divine Inheritance. This is a like a pacifist belief. Hero worship. Receive faith and golden age points when you conquer a city. Probably will be able to proc this very often. The question is how much bonus scales with city population and the era. Yeah, but the thing is, what is the base amount? If it's, I don't know, 5, then I don't care that it scales. If it's 20, then I do care very much that it scales. But golden age points, Maybe I'll go just Hollow. With our unique ability, this should be a decent belief. We could use science basically anywhere we can get it, and gold. We should have quite a lot of gold with the unique abilities of our melee units, but I wouldn't mind getting just more all the time. Problem is this scales with followers, and question is how many followers we can get. The king boosts faith, culture, and gold of a city by 15%. I'm not sure how often we'll have Wheel of the King Day. And I'm really not a big fan of Way of Transcendence. Actually, this is more difficult than I thought. I'm considering hero worship. We've never done it before. But the science from Holy Law is probably so much more important. But then how many followers can we have realistically in a reasonable future? Fine, let's go hero worship for the first time. And if it just starts with like 5 golden age points and fate and slowly scales up, then I'll be very disappointed. In this case, the decision probably is just between inspiration and scholarship. Yeah, I may go scholarship for the first time. Just take it away from the AIs. Diligence be okay for our secondary cities. But I think we can build up production there with buildings. Okay, let's rely on our units. That they'll provide us with enough culture by just pillaging tiles. And I'll go scholarship to take this away from the AIs. And this time we didn't go my usual route through the tech tree, rushing Great Library, so we will be falling behind tech-wise, and scholarship will help. This is very unusual religion for me, but let's see if it's gonna work. I want to chase this guy down. We are fine around Marseille. Let's just kill him. Okay. What are we doing here? Move closer, and let's get some money. How much is that? 84. That is decent. I expected a little bit more, maybe, but you'll be getting that from every attack, so actually take it back. That was what? Almost 250 gold. What do we need? Workboats. One. They're not working the whales even, so that's gonna be a workboat here. Have enough for another one, so let's buy one here. One. In 2 turns, we'll finish another one in our capital, so we can send that one north. And we are done with workboats, I think, for a few turns. Let's cancel these two. Instead, we'll get a library, then a market, I think. Even think about a worker, to be honest. Question is how many workers we can get from France. If I play this well, I should be able to get 2. Get ready. Want to grab this one next turn. One in Marseille, probably sit in the city until we take it. 1, 3. Wait. Actually, don't wait. Need to move away so that the warrior doesn't get hit from the city. With walls, it would have the range. Okay. Next. Oh, and let's not forget. We really want to spread our religion. Maybe too late. It looks like William is spreading his religion to us already. I hope I'll be able to get at least a few cities. Probably lose these two. Okay, next. Yep, there it is. I'll have to check Protestantism. I think it's safe to just here. Oh, come on. Well, I'll grab this worker. And maybe try to prevent this one from running away. Make it. And I really don't want to kill him. I probably need 3 workers, so let's just try to force him to hide in the city again. Oh, that was a nice hit. Because the warrior moved away. Okay, let's take advantage of that. That was almost 400 gold. And we have our monopoly on Wales. Good. Where's my warrior? Here. Still 400 gold, damn. What are we doing? Construction, bronze working. That is 100 gold for upgrades. That's fine. Thinking if I can afford to speed up buildings, maybe. Like this runestone. That was way too long. And I want a city here. That city is gonna need some workboats as well. Let's keep the money for those workboats. Okay. And by the way, can I attack the city? Well, I could, but it looks like a bad idea. Wait. Next. Okay, you are not getting my wells. He already has one copy. How much do you want for incense? I'm just curious. Okay, perfect. The worker returned back. Now we can take the city. Please don't kill me. I hope that William takes care of the Drummond. Still shouldn't die next turn, but it's quite close. And new promotion for ships. So let's see. Swift Strike 1. 15% combat strength versus naval melee units and the carriers. So basically 15% combat strength versus melee naval units. The carriers part is not relevant. Flank attack bonus increased by 50%. That is pretty nice. We want to go melee heavy this time. So having the flank bonus every time shouldn't be a problem. Other one, 15% combat strength versus naval ranged units and the submarines. Well, this doesn't really matter because if you're or when your melee ships get in melee range of enemy range ships, they destroy them even without the bonus. Range ships are very weak against melee attacks, so don't think we really need this that much. Submarines, again, it's just so light that it's not really that relevant. 10% defense against range attacks, and it's all ranged attacks, not just against range ships. That is nice. But I think especially with our unique ability, we just want to boost the attack as much as possible so that we get the gold from every attack. Okay, Swift Strike. Swift Strike. And we can raise the city. Also, let's try to block these two. I'm thinking if I should just send my Drummonds take care of the warrior. Yep, let's do it. I want the worker. fortify. Wait. An attack. I'll need the warrior, so you'll just... What's the best way? How to... Do I want to send this guy? Yeah, whatever. We'll just go this way. Wait. Wait. And here we can see the fate and golden age points that we got. So we got this size 2 in classical era. So that means it scales from basic value of 15. Which is fine, I guess. Probably the right number for this. 65. 60 points. Should be pretty decent. Think about the golden age points. I think I might have underestimated that. Okay. Not bad, but what is bad are these missionaries. Next. Oh, hey. Warrior. And they're running away. On. What are you doing? Well, you'll go home. Prepare. Who can start working on the posture? Excellent, the second warrior may need help, and you can return to your city so that we get some of the culture back. Next social policy is Imperium. I just made a mistake. I lost like 60 culture and science. Of course, I should have waited a few turns and captured the city with the new social policy. What is the fastest way? I don't want to run into that barbarian Drummond. Be fine. There is no rush. We just want to get some money from the city. Let's heal up. You will wait. And we can send that warrior. Get ready. Okay, good. It wasn't so expensive. I would probably buy those horses. Can we buy tile? Or 85 maybe? You need the extra production. Okay. Get our workers. And let's send our triremes for some gold. Pillage the tile. Because actually, why can't we see the improvement? We already have the tag to see sheep, so we should be able to see the pasture. Okay, well, I'll take it. How much is that exactly? 7 production and 7 culture. So I definitely don't want to pillage the workboat. Damage can we do? This is probably not worth it. At least as long as the warrior is in the city. Fine, and you can finally heal up. Fortify. Wait. And next turn. War is not as smooth as I would like it to be, but I'm still getting used to the way how I want to fight with Denmark to get maximum out of wars. So once I get used to it, everything should go much faster. There's so many extra yields we can get. And I really don't want to miss any of them. Maybe let's check Protestantism before I forget. Not world religions, beliefs. Show me. This is why he's spreading the religion so aggressively. He's growing his capital. Faith from followers. The religion is gonna be nasty. And he actually combined his unique ability with aggressive festivals. Good job, Denmark. Well, in that case, I'm definitely not selling him anything. And he'll be the next target, otherwise he'll just become a huge pain in the ass. Let's try to... let's try to get rid of Marseille, peace out, and we'll turn our attention to William. And we'll completely have to remove him from the map. I won't even vassalize him, because even as a vassal, his religion would still be a pain in the ass. How are we doing here? Back. Back. Fine, I'll just kill the archer. I'll go back, start healing. Man, I want my money. Still 57 gold. This is probably too much damage. 45. Let's get the mine here. Then I'll probably get some mines around my other cities as well. Basically anything that gives production. Okay, tobacco. Next is cotton. Somehow we are at plus 10 happiness. That is not bad. I expected some problems with happiness, but so far we are doing quite well. Go back. And move out of the city now. On. Did I? Now when I have second warrior, will probably be like 20 gold. Ah, 20 gold is still nice. Almost 40 gold. Okay, how is that warrior doing? That's making it so much more difficult, the extra defense. Production. Can afford to focus on production buildings a little bit more now when we are getting science, or when we should be getting science from our religion. Once he spread it, of course. Herbalist, granary, good library. And I wanted to log the library here. 580 gold. Can we do with that? Try to build up production. And we need to get forges everywhere. Maybe let's save money for forges. We rush them in all cities and lock that engineer slot everywhere. That should give us the production we need. At least for a while. And after that, if we have iron, we go berserkers. And after berserkers, we rush workshops for another production boost. I don't like jumping from one side of the tree to the other, but we may just have to rush anything that gives production. Okay, next. Now, Drummond. Bombardment and targeting. It looks like these are identical. Land units. Person versus cities. I think I'll just go targeting. At least for like first few Drummonds. Now our melee units will take care of cities, I think. Okay. Attack and move away. How many hit points does he have? 23. It's still not close enough for a kill. But 57 gold is worth it. Oh, that would be too much. Wait. And I'll definitely take this kill. 45. I guess we won't find anything interesting here. Start moving back. I want vision just in case there's still that barbarian Drummond somewhere. Good. Oh, come on. I was hoping it's gonna be William who settles the location so that I can just take out that city. May have to even go military theory after bronze working so that we can build barracks and increase our unit cap. We need more ships because I have a feeling I will need a few ships here for defense against Egypt. I don't like all these units moving around. Is he fighting anyone? Territorial disputes, yeah. And he has problems with my warmongering. We are gonna fight him. I would like to get rid of William before that. Okay, now the warrior finally moved out of the city. Let's see. What can we do? You will move back, that's for sure. You can move, attack, move back. You'll move forward. Attack. Can we take the city with this attack? I think we can. But first, let's take out the warrior. Oh, wasn't enough. Actually, I don't mind. I think we would get less gold if I captured the city with the ship. Huh. I think we want to get drill this time. And you can capture the city. Nice. Let's raise it. And what did we get? We should be getting pretty decent yields every time we capture cities now. Science, culture, faith, golden age. Next turn we get our first missionary. Where do we start? Okay, can we talk? No, not yet. Just move back a bit in case there are some ships. Wouldn't be surprised if he built some ships during the war. I think I'll make a cut here. I'll have to think about what exactly I want to do now. Since we can't peace out, I'll just send units to pillage all of this. Probably are not strong enough to start pillaging around his capital. but we can definitely take out these 4 tile improvements. Hopefully that will convince him, or once we start hitting the city, that might convince him to peace out. With our current score, we should get a decent deal. He has 20 gold per turn, so we should be able to get maybe half of that. If we get lucky, and then we go after William. And the goal will probably be at least his capital. We are about to get bronze working, so we will get like 2 more spearmen. Upgrade our warriors, get 2-3 spearmen. Probably 2 more triremes. And 1 more Drummond. I need some range ship so that I can like keep the coast clear while our melee units are attacking the city. But well, that'll be next episode. This one is over, so I hope that you liked it. I hope that you're gonna join me for the next one again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.